When we think about the pipeline of medicines, that's taking people from pre-med into medical school, training, and then going on to, hopefully, if in academic medicine, be professors and practicing clinicians. Navigating that system isn't easy. And I think in any industry, having someone who's invested in helping you figure out which way to go is really helpful.
The Visiting Clerkship Program involves bringing in talented minority medical students to our residencies, to our training programs, so that they get a chance to showcase themselves and for the programs to showcase themselves to the medical student.
We wanted to be able to bring students of color from other institutions that were medical students to our health system to do visiting or away rotations where they would spend a month. We would get exposure to them and they would get exposure to us.
That involves an investment, approximately $1,500 per student to pay for their travel, to pay for their housing, and training during those 4 weeks. One of our successes is George Dellenbert, who stayed on as a visiting clerkship student and went on to be a resident, a chief resident, a fellow, and now is on faculty.
I grew up in the Northeast. I had gone to Yale for undergrad, and I went down to Miami for medical school. When I was thinking about where I wanted to do my residency training, I'll admit that CHOP and Penn really didn't make it onto the radar until late in my decision making. What really made the difference was our visiting clerkship program. It gives a chance to really immerse yourself in the environment and see what it's like in a much better way than you can on just one day for an interview. That's what really ended up making all of the difference. I'd had certain preconceptions of what it would be like to train at CHOP and Penn, and then coming up, I had all of my preconceptions shattered. I found that there was a community here. I found that there were people who shared my values here, and I found that I really did think that I could thrive. Luckily, I was able to match here for residency. I've really found a home at CHOP and Penn.
Having an opportunity for those from URiM backgrounds to have another door of entry and then get connected to people who are going to be invested in their success, I think is huge. It helps you navigate, wow, what are the opportunities before me and how do I actually reach that?